foots and an heavy bullet, Cap.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, I tried to get yesterday's episode uploaded to BitChute, had to cut it because BitChute's 2 GB limit. Now here's the funny thing, their version of a gigabyte is just like that of hard drive manufacturers, which means 2 billion bytes, period. Not, 2 gigabytes according to Windows or basically any other operating system. So you have to actually go into the file's properties and look and see how many bytes the file actually is. And even even after cutting it to get it to fit, I uploaded to BitChute, it showed to be all good, all green, and then it disappeared. So I just kind of threw my hands up in the air and said, fuck it. That's just going to wind up being a lost episode. I hate to do that, but you know what? I might upload it or try to upload it again at some later point, but I'm not very happy with BitChute right at the moment, so, I don't know if this episode's going to go up today, hopefully, but I know I get that they're having problems, but, let's be real here. You've got to get that shit fixed, because if you don't, you're going to have people jumping ship. I mean, it's a good alternative to YouTube, but not if it's not going to work reliably. Oh yeah, and some guy was saying the dragons in this look kind of small. They're smaller, but they are pretty wicked. I think there might be a few, or it might be at least 1 or 2 bigger ones running around here in the Deadfire, but I'm not 100% positive on that.
What the shit? Behind us! Look sharp! Looks like trouble.
Okay. Yeah, I went ahead and did the level up and... Oh, I guess maybe I didn't. Shit. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some summons here. Oh shit, that one, apparently that doesn't get fixed by the mod, so I burned 1 charge permanently, so we're gonna leave that alone. Yeah, as you can see, originally it's supposed to be charged items, and well, I'm not a huge fan of that. There we go. Everybody all in there. Now.
The order's too tall. Damn it, blast!
What can I do you for?
Absolutely not. Kill them all!
All think worth and wrath.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't have one in sight, so how about you?
Not sure I can.
Need something stronger. Cooked that up, didn't I? Yeah.
Excuse me.
What? Well, that order's too tall. So much. That's not very helpful.
I guess he's out of points.
Not sure I can. All think worse than raw. Just like that's right.
We'll take you, Watcher.
And him, yep.
Madiko, I thought I was done for. These monstrous brutes. Look at what they have done. They've destroyed all we have worked toward for a little coin. Who else? At least they have the guile not to send their own people. This is a bold move, even for the Royal Deadfire Company. They are losing patience. And look at our machines. We'll clean up here. See to the wounded. You'd best get over to the offices. Let them know what happened.
I'll see it done.
Yeah, we're gonna rest first. Oh wait, there's another corpse to loot. And another one. Oh, there's nothing on him. Nothing on him either. Well, that was a waste.
I see great potential in you, Shoti.
Okay, the wild mare.
Now, what can I see? Anything you like?
Eothas will take what remains of your soul.
Come on, let's go.
The wheel has ground you all to dust.
I know you. We're expecting different from Eothas. And I was too.
I just thought for sure I'd have my answers. Now I don't know what to do.
You'll figure something. Something will feel right to you.
Guess I might will then. Thanks.
Alright, we'll polish this off and then we're going to go on to character quests. Try to get their stuff knocked out.
Of course.
Watcher, at last, someone who can answer my questions. They're saying there was an attack at the Spire. I fear I'd sent you to your death. None of the Huana guards will tell us a thing, and Flaune's message is illegible. What happened? The Royal Deadfire Company. I didn't realize they were even aware of our efforts. I'm glad you're in one piece, Watcher. I'll have the details out to Flaune, I think. You've more than earned your reward, and my trust. Oh, and perhaps you'd consider stopping by Alvari's office. I believe she'll want some assurances as to the state of the Spire.
Yeah. Shit.
I can't decide if the gods must love or hate you, Watcher. Perhaps both. Volcanoes, giant waves. Mel, I've had my fill of this island. It involves no divinities, but I do have some news for you as well. I have decided to take action with regards to Castor's incompetence. I have called together a meeting of the Songreta Mea Compressa. Our esteemed investors have come to hear Director Castor's excuses for squandering their fortunes. You've witnessed Castor's mistakes personally, and you know what is at stake for us with Ukaizo. The council will want to hear from you, the Canton Chase in particular. The company needs new leadership. Leadership that can make effective use of its most important allies. Let us start here, striking a fine impression before the wealthiest men and women in Eora. Will you? When you and the truth are on such poor terms.
Don't make me murder you, bitch. What the fuck?
You will attend the trial, I hope. Your testimony is a vital part of the proceedings. Indeed. Come then. I'll send for our esteemed guests. Meet us upstairs when you are ready.
Fucking slaughter every fucking one of you. Ain't none of you can stop us.
Silence, please. I'd like to get us underway. I see you have wasted little time in involving yourself, Lord. Director Castor, Governor Alvari, you are both here?
Indeed, Your Excellency.
Yes, Your Excellency.
And this is to be your witness?
I see the foreign airs put a bend in his spine.
Most esteemed guests, this is the Watcher of Cad Nua.
We were sorry to hear of Cadnui's fall, Lord. How interesting to find you here. You have my sympathies.
Fishing for the necessary contributions, are you?
Yeah, I'll loot your corpse for him, motherfucker.
Let us begin, if the clerks will attend the roll. Albina Carnetto, Duke Remasi Storanzo Miscelona, the Archmage.
Devils take your role, Nero. This isn't the Songreta Ducala. We are all here. Let's get this over with.
Oi, Cap. Putting bullets in this room's puffed-up jackets would be doing Aora 3 favors and a half. Just saying.
Yeah, gotta agree with Seraphin there.
If this goes badly, at least there's enough wealth in this room to cover our funeral expenses several times over.
Such a positive thinker.
Very well. Then let me extend my sincerest thanks to our shareholders in attendance.
Fortunately for everyone, I believe I can make my case in short order.
In deference to present company, we will proceed in Edira. Director Castor, you stand accused of nothing less than gross incompetence, mismanaging of resources, willful deceit. Grave charges all. We have examined the evidence available to us. The numbers are not in your favor, Director. But you will have the opportunity to explain yourself. Now, Alvari?
Agrasima, Your Excellency. Esteemed Council, I bear Maestro Castle no ill will. We have always treated one another with great respect, but his time is past. I put it plain, the company is bleeding resources. We have identified numerous sources of Adra, and yet, how much of it ever reaches the republics? The expedition to Pokakahara was but the latest failure. Trained workers and supplies gone, and for nothing.
The loss of the expedition was out of my hands. In any enterprise, there is risk.
Some risk, Castor. The question is whether you have overreached.
I have more, Your Excellency. Your coin, lords and ladies. Where has it gone all this while? Not to mines and industry, no. The director has spent the bulk of it on frivolous experiments.
That is absurd. Animancy research has gotten us where we are today.
Precisely.
Enough, Alvari. Watcher, you have had some involvement in these experiments. Do you have anything to add?
Another risk, Castor? A watcher is a valuable resource. One better spent appraising Adra veins.
He's not a scent hound, Ramassi. Still, it is a shame. Power like that, it would have been something to see.
Director Castor, your orders were plain. To secure every Adra vein in the region by any means necessary. Witness, do you feel these orders have been carried out?
Not for us.
You're
The
an
legends
idiot.
speak for themselves. Castle has brought us to the brink of ruin.
We have heard much of a Kaiser in recent days. I wonder, Director Castor, just what are your plans for the favored city?
Okay, now how in the fuck is he supposed to actually have plans for a city that A, nobody can yet reach, and B, nobody knows a damn thing about? I mean, there's legends and shit, so for all they know, it could just be a pile of fucking stones. I mean, it's not, but still.
Kaizo holds an enormous quantity of luminous Adra. Our research has already yielded results. If we can establish an outpost there, then if we take this opportunity, we can accomplish far more than we initially believed. I could make you rich, lords and ladies, beyond your wildest dreams.
You may be rich in a century or two. Have you that long to wait? Some of you perhaps, but all? Dreams are all Castle has to offer. We have scores of Adra sites mapped to detail. Why not focus our efforts there? Castle risks your fortune on illusions.
That is true. We have mapped these deposits for years. The closer we travel to Ondra's mortar, the denser the deposits. Even Alvari knows this. They'll come around. Our research may even benefit them as well.
Even if there is Adra past the mortar, let us grind down the whole of it and be done with the place. Or will the Songreta war against the natives and sea monsters for the next 100 years?
We have heard a great deal this day. Alvari, have you any final arguments?
Only this. That Director Castle has betrayed his station and our trust by allying himself with a Principe captain by the name of Furanti.
A Principe captain? You have evidence of this, Alvari? The word of a witness?
You cannot bring a Zadra, so you ply an older trade, Castol.
That... well, that it isn't.
Or is it that you were trying to line your own pockets, Castol? Daring. More daring than I would have suspected.
No, my lord. I swear it.
I think we have heard enough. Any final words?
My lords, ladies, our enemies will make for Ukaizo in short order. The Valiant Trading Company must be ready. It needs decisive, effective leadership, now more than ever. With the Watcher's aid, we have the opportunity to claim an overwhelming victory. One that will carry us all into the history books.
Assuming he means to help us.
We will see, won't we?
You have heard all the accusations against you. Castal, any final words?
Everything I do to help the company. You know this. 2 years ago, you entrusted me to establish the Luminous Adra trade. I will continue to serve you, dutifully, and to my best ability. I know now that Alvari has hungered after my position for years, just as she will hunt after yours if you allow her to rise. She would cast Margaret off her throne if she could.
It is time. Let us put the matter of Castal's dismissal to a vote. All in favor? We gave you a chance, Castal. We made it clear what defiance would cost. You have squandered that opportunity. Perhaps you will have better luck in the living lands. Ignato Castal, I hereby pronounce you banished. Exiled from the Valiant Trading Company and the Valiant Republics by order of the Sangreta Mea Compressa.
No! Wait! You, Percamplanca! Don't do this! Mercy!
I believe that brings this meeting to a close. Agrasima, Watcher.
Let us speak once the room clears, Watcher. I think we have much to talk about.
Okay, make it short.
Look at me. I am still sweating. You did well. Ah, very well. A perfect witness. Impartial. You and I were together in this. Let us seal the pact in coin. We move now with singular purpose and ensure the prosperity of the republics. Trade, coin, civilization, amico. That is what we give them with Ukaizo. And for us, our rightful place in the world. There is but one final distraction that must be seen to. A final obstacle. The Royal Deadfire Company. They will not stand idly by as we lay our claim. It is time to do something about that. You have had some success with the Animancers, I hear. It is time for them to earn their keep. We will use the Animancers' machines to transport you into the Royal Deadfire Company's powder house. You'll set the powder house alight. The powder will do the rest. Elette has a modified explosive for you. She'll get into the details. The important part is that it should be enough to blast the entire powder house right to hell.
Ain't wild for throwing in with these Valiant barnacle blowers, but blasting the powder house, that'd be a show I'd pay coin to see.
There are risks, of course. The gunpowder is one concern, but the powder house itself is also heavily guarded. Best that you avoid being seen. Now is the time for craft, my friend. If we can turn our enemy's power against them, weaken them without being pulled into open war, we will have defeated them twice over. This is our best, our only chance to seize victory. You hold my ambitions in your keeping, Watcher. Try not to get yourself blown to shreds. Elette will be waiting for you at the top of the spire. Good luck.
Yeah, that's gonna wait a while. We're not gonna be doing that. for a bit, because we are going to take care of all the other stuff we need to take care of. Some of that's going to be on camera, some of it's not. I did say I'm going to do Tikawara on camera, so I'm going to try to get that done today too. I don't know if I can, because I think Adair's personal quests might take up most of the time. But I'm trying to get all the personal quests done, because I figure you might want to see those, and also they're worth a pretty good chunk of experience as well. And it's time to start piling on levels. How much cash do I have anyway?
I've been eating through all my good.
53 grand.
Sadly. Just realized why.
Why? It wouldn't happen to be on account of my lantern, would it?
I know you think it's funny, but the moths are so big here.
It's a divine light, meant to cut through the darkness. Of course it's gonna draw the biggest ones.
Well, some of my pants wouldn't be polite to wear them in public anymore.
Go check on how much a bigger ship's hull is going to cost.
It is not as easy as it seems to like a clumsy initiate, but there is opportunity.
Don't run off, fuckface.
Business comes and goes like...
Yeah, whatever. Shut up.
Take a look.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, that's a sloop, so that's a crew of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Business comes and goes like the tide. What can I do for you? Oh.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's get us a nice little Dow going on here. Start pulling crew off and okay, I guess I can't do anything about that. I gotta, okay. Alright, bosun. Alright, Beodil, I think is, yeah, he's a bosun. Okay, good. Okay, well, he's a cannoneer, so we'll stick him on a gun. He's a deckhand. Cannoneer. Cannoneer. And stick him as a cook. Stick another deckhand on there. Where's the navigator's post? Oh, right there. Okay. Actually, I need another fucking deckhand. Alright, now we need to upgun the ship too. Stick our anchor over here. Get our lantern on. Get this going. Need to get my upgrades put on here again, but let me see here. Cannon. Just gonna stick with Iron Thunderers for now. So yeah, we'll need one more deckhand. Wait, we got anybody down here who can be a deckhand? Yeah, you can be. Alright. Well, that fixes that. Alright, now let's get out of town. God damn cat.
This cannot...
I need to buy the captain's quarters and the oh fuck, the menagerie upgrades for this ship too. Oh, I need to name the ship too. Oh fuck me running, I don't want this crappy, oh hell. Okay, that's what I have to do. Fuck, it's gonna force me to do this shit just to change ships. That's irritating. I should have just went straight to Queensworth. No, you just get down. You're over here knocking shit over, asshole cat. No. I got an idea. Okay, there's a set active ship thing here. Let me see here. Oops, shit. There we go. Ship name. Alright, now let's get the hell out of town. Gonna need to go do a whole bunch more contracts to get this back up to snuff.
Why is your...
Excuse me. I believe I have to go to Port Maget first to where the Dawn Stars are all hanging out. Then I can trigger the next portion of Idair's quest. Alright. break out the booze then. Fuck it. Uh-oh. 9 damage to my sails? Damn. Saying around Tikamara or the Black Isles. Okay, that would be the start of the Mages DLC. How much damage to my fucking sails are we looking at? That, for fuck's sake.
You find yourself in cold, suffocating darkness. There is a familiar weight in your hand. A lantern. It sputters to life, and the world shifts into focus. A staircase spirals endlessly below you. With nowhere else to go, you start down. A wave of blistering heat hits you. Then a sea salt wind. Divine voices boom and screech. Their words shake the platform beneath you, shake the very air around you. The gods are fighting.
Lay your blame elsewhere, Wodika. I won't suffer your arguments any longer.
Mogren looms large before you, an accusing finger leveled at the melted visage of Wodika. Wodika screws her mouth into a sneer.
You fool! If only we had attacked him when I first proposed it.
Accusations drip bitter as bile from her tongue.
You would dare interrupt me?
Wodika extends a hand, looking for a moment like she intends to swat you from the platform. But the pallid knight gives her a long, impassive look, and at last, she jerks her hand away. The pallid knight looks down at you, a frown etched deep in her otherwise statue-still features.
I am afraid we are not at our best.
The Watcher's returned. Perhaps we should hear what he has to say.
Helia's birds chatter anxiously among themselves. Wal's many eyes alight on each god in turn.
We make little enough progress on our own. Not for lack of trying.
Feathers rise along the crest of Helia's head as she stares pointedly at Mogren.
We try, but agreement eludes us.
Andra's storm-dark eyes swivel to meet yours.
Is there nothing we can do?
Mogren glances at the pallid knight from the corner of her eye. After a thoughtful pause, she speaks.
The time has come for us to seize the power we have long left untouched, and absorb our scattered children.
Yeah, remember the existence of the godlikes?
Andra nods, her lure bobbing bright.
Terrible though it would be, perhaps you are right.
I did, and I was scolded like a child for my terrible audacity.
A curl of steam rises from her nose. The pallid knight looks on, impassive.
Should we be killed, we may possess the bodies of our godlike children. Or should we face a force too powerful to stand against, we can absorb their souls, granting us additional strength. Helia's wayward daughter and Andra's precious son, yes, they would die. Them and thousands of others.
The pallid knight speaks with the chilly temperance, possessed only by the god of death.
We are your gods, forged of thousands upon thousands of willing souls sacrificed on the altar of progress. Yes, our good is greater, but the time for that plan has long passed us by.
Are we to keep nothing for ourselves? Not a single secret retained? Not a solitary mystery?
Mogren elbows one of Wal's floating eyes away.
Aethys will lay bare our every secret soon enough. What is one or two revealed now? But we get ahead of ourselves. First, the Watcher must get to Ukaizo, and that will be a trial all its own.
Mogren smiles.
And more are yet to come.
The Guardian of Ukaizo has stood watch over that place for millennia. It will not stand aside. Not even for Bareth's herald.
Helia, who had been lost in quiet, anxious conversation with her birds, breaks in.
It yet lives.
Of course. Our progenitors crafted it.
A pair of Helia's finches come to join Wow's floating eye. They hover just out of Mogren's reach and swoop in to poke her when she's not looking.
And the Watcher will be forced to reckon with it if he wishes to confront Aethys.
The birds at last linger too long, and Mogren slaps them away. They burst into a cloud of essence, then reform, and fly in a screeching chorus back to Helia.
Ah, there is that heady mix of kith ferocity and hubris Mogren so admires. Go prepared, Watcher. The Guardian will not stand aside, not even for the Herald of Bareth.
Where's the challenge in that? You met my challenge at the Searing Falls without hesitation, after all. And when Firga faltered, you restored her faith in me.
There is another topic we have yet to address.
The Pallid Knight holds up one gauntleted hand, and the other gods fall silent.
Tell me, Watcher, where do you stand? What do you think of Aethys' scheme to destroy the wheel?
This might be a little... I know what happens, but I'll...
The
hit it
Pallid
anyway.
Knight spreads wide her hands.
Think of the beyond as a reservoir, the in-between as storm clouds, and souls as rain. When a living thing dies, its soul enters the in-between. And when the in-between grows full, it releases souls into the beyond, where they wait to be redistributed to new bodies, new lives. The wheel is the process by which souls are moved from the in-between to the beyond, from the rain cloud to the reservoir, and from the reservoir into the living world. Without the wheel to mediate the transfer and redistribution of souls, the souls of all who die remain in the in-between. And without souls to fill it, the beyond gradually empties, trapping all of the remaining souls in existence in the in-between. When the beyond is empty and the last creature on Aora dies, that is the end of everything. It is Rimergon's future, the one he wants for us. Soul essence sustains us. We feed off it, off the little fragments you mortal kith shed like snakeskin as you pass into your next life. Without sustenance, we starve as any mortal might. We die and leave a great silence behind, an eternal emptiness from which nothing is born. I am certain Rimergond would appreciate your company.
Tell us, Watcher, where do you stand?
Perhaps you misunderstand. This is not a test you will overcome on your own. Aethys intends to change the fundamental structure of life and death. Does that not frighten you? You, Kith, who are most vulnerable.
Only the weak know fear.
You're a fool to trust him. He does not have your best interests at heart.
Aethys loves the mortals more than any of us. He has always been their greatest champion. He believes Kith will rise to his challenge. I am not so sure, but I look forward to watching them try. He found our blind spot and exploited it admirably. By the time we even had a hint of what it was he intended, it was already too late to stop him.
If we still had our bodies, we could oppose him.
Wodica balls her bony hands into fists and glares long at Andra.
Do not lay your blame on me. We set them aside after I killed Abaddon, it is true, but you did not fight the decision then.
She turns her back on Wodica then, and looks instead to the Pallid Knight.
What if Aethys is right, and Kith succeed in rebuilding the wheel? What then?
Wal grins.
Always, Watcher.
And what if they fail? Then they die. And so do we.
We have to help them.
Wodica drives her fist into her hand.
Help them? We should finally bring them to heel.
The Pallid Knight raises a hand and stares at Wodica until she falls silent.
Watcher, Aethys yet values your counsel.
The Pallid Knight's eyes bore into yours.
An impassioned plea from the Hound of Aethys may still temper his actions. Confront him at Ukaizo. The future of Kith and the gods rests on your shoulders, Watcher, so I hope that you do.
The Pallid Knight's stern countenance softens.
Time moves swiftly away from us now.
The Pallid Knight spreads her hands before her.
Yeah, time moves swiftly considering the way you guys have been keeping me here gabbing at me.
Go, Watcher. Do what you must.
The edges of your vision begin to dim. Like a sun setting, twilight encroaches on your mind.
You will not fail.
The Pallid Knight conjures a blinding white light in her palm that swiftly grows to engulf the room. Then, the crack of thunder rends the air, and you feel the floor drop out beneath you. You come to flat on your back, staring at an all too familiar ceiling. Alone, once again.
Yeah, we're just gonna pop back up into the world map. Eventually, I'm gonna swap somebody out for Maya, you know, Kana's sister, and do her stuff too, or at least some of it. That said, let's get to Port Maje finally, hopefully. Oh shit, I got an injured crew member, hold on. Which one? Okay, the bosun's hurt. Okay, well, we'll put you away then. This is one of the very few time-sensitive quests there are. Once you find out about a certain incident that's going to happen, you have to quickly find the ship that, you know, is referenced in, you know, the news, basically. If you don't find them in time, well, it's the bad ending for this particular quest. So, you gotta shag some ass when the time comes.
Seem to remember picking you up round about here. Forget something, did you?
Okay.
You watch over her, you hear? That's one of ours whose fate you've taken into your hands.
For God's sake, I don't need Nanny in Wanglith. I've reaped more with my 2 hands than you'll dream in a lifetime.
And you've pride in that? Do you see why she needs guarding? You must shield her light. Do not let her lose it or her life. Do you seek a blessing from the light? If it's a fellow missionary you seek, then you might talk with Nordegand at the temple in Nekataka. She's been around a while, knows more of us than most anyone else.
Okay, back to Nekataka. Shit, where's the fucking boat? What's down here? Okay.
Race you to the coral. No contest. What? Just because...
This...
Now, provided there's no more interruptions, I will be able to get to Nekataka pretty quick and get this handled. And it's going to give me another destination. But considering how late it's kind of getting, that last destination, I may just be able to just arrive there and that'll be that for a while, cause, or until next time, because starting to get a little on the long side. Oh, wonderful. I got a little gold. Now, finally, we'll get over there, hopefully.
Here for a meal? Just get in line, dear. Ain't no trick to it.
Hey, there's a lady I'm looking for. Came from Deerwood. Short, got a bad temper. It goes by Alava Mazzy. Heard of her?
I know an Alava, but that ain't a surname.
No?
Not real warm, that one. Stop by unannounced, you get a pistol up your nose when she answers the door.
Yeah, that's her. So, she's living with her, husband, then?
Not that I noticed.
Huh. Must be laying low.
Just that boy of hers.
She's got a son? How old would you say? Like a little boy?
I'd be happy to help you with the math.
Oh, I couldn't say. It's been years. He must be a young man by now.
Wow, that's something. Well, thanks for your help.
Don't you want to know where to find her?
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
She's in Hasongo, last I heard. Got a little plot of land out there.
Hey, we met a young fella out there. Kinda reminded me of Alava. He said he didn't know her. Why would he lie?
Brush to that pirate of yours before he sheds his fur all over my things.
You know how I've been saying there's nothing more important to me than us freeing you from Bareth's bonds? Well, I meant that. I did. But there's this other thing I need to see about. On the way, like. I was gonna tell you. Thanks. I'm not sure I could anyway. This woman, well, love's not the right word, but she was something to me once, back in Gilded Vale. When I was mayor of Deerford, I had this vision of what I wanted it to look like. It was gonna be what Gilded Vale was, before the legacy. And in some ways it got there. I was proud of that. But it didn't feel like I thought it would. Come to realize there was someone I needed to show it to. Alava, well, she'd have been about the last person left in Deerwood who'd have seen what I made and understood. Last I saw her, she was going to New Hayamar. Went looking for her there, only to find that she'd left a long time ago. Anyway, I don't expect you to understand, but I gotta know she ended up all right. Yeah, that's something. Coming out of Deerwood during that time. When I knew her, she had another little boy, just a baby. But the legacy deprived him of a proper life. I never found out what happened to him. But with the Hollowborn, you didn't have to ask. Guess he got a brother, though. No, but I don't see a way to let this go. Least a way's not now. Last time I saw Alava, we got friendly. Now she's got a son.
Okay, yes, let's please get fucking moving.
I was...
Was he healed? Yeah, he's healed. Get your ass back up here, dude. Alright, this looks like as good a place as any to leave off. With that, guys, I will catch you next time, and we will continue this. And then, of course, given the amount of time, I will go ahead and continue with Seraphins, and so on and so forth. Alright, guys, I will catch you then.